what the heck is a RMD? When I first heard that three-letter acronym, I thought, is this a weapon of mass destruction like thing? No, it's not. But to your clients, it just might feel like one. Listen to this next short informational video from my certified financial planner, Stephen Spicer, as he explains why RMDs are extremely important to your clients, especially those that are getting ready to start withdrawing from their qualified accounts. Guys, if you help your clients make and keep more of their money, you will make more of an income. So plug in, learn, continue to grow your knowledge so that you can be the best life insurance agent for your clients, adding more value so that value can be added to you. Go ahead and watch these next couple of minutes of video and learn a little bit so that you can have better conversations with your clients. And of course, remember to like, subscribe, and click on that little notification button so that you can continue to learn and improve on your skills as a life insurance agent. Let's go get them.
Traditional individual retirement accounts and 401ks are great when saving for retirement. They allow for a lot of tax-deferred growth, but the government really wants to collect some taxes on those beautiful untaxed dollars. Enter required minimum distributions, or RMDs for short. The painful effect they have on financial plans catches many retirees by surprise. Everything you need to know about RMDs coming up. Welcome back to what has got to be the most intelligent 18,000 financial minds on YouTube. For those of you who don't know me yet, my name is Stephen Spicer. I'm a certified financial planner along with several other designations, a fiduciary with 15 years in the industry, and author of the #1 Wall Street Journal best-selling book, Stop Investing Like They Tell You. And it's my goal to help you not get killed in taxes and to overcome the significant risks to which mainstream advice leaves you exposed. In this video specifically, we're tackling your required minimum distributions, or RMDs. It just kills me when a 70-some-year-old retiree books a call with me because he wants help planning around his RMDs. He brags about how he's been able to pay very little, sometimes nothing at all, in taxes over the previous decade of his retirement. But now these dadgum forced withdrawals from his IRAs are causing him to have to pay more and more in taxes every year. It's killing him, and he wants to know if there's anything that can be done from a planning perspective to help reduce this hemorrhaging. The truth is, yes, there are some things that can be done at that point, but nowhere near as much as could have been done had he started planning for this earlier. We talk in detail about many of these strategies in other videos on this channel. The point of this video, however, is to help you know what's coming. RMDs, although annoying, are very predictable. These forced withdrawals come from the government wanting to collect money on accounts that have never been taxed. You see, your traditional retirement vehicles, your IRAs, your 401ks, and their ilk, were funded with pre-tax dollars. They have grown tax-deferred, meaning no tax on gains, interest, and dividends. This is their greatest benefit. Without taxation, these accounts are able to grow way larger than anything else. But this also creates a bit of an illusion, a mirage. Not all of what is in that account is yours. Some of it belongs to Uncle Sam, a good chunk of it actually, and he's not going to let that tax deferral go on forever. At some point, account owners are required to withdraw a minimum amount. This amount is referred to as the required minimum distribution, RMD. Just like any withdrawal from a traditional IRA or 401k, an RMD is taxed as ordinary income at the taxpayer's marginal rate. That is, whatever rate those RMDs might now be pushing them into. For many years, RMDs started the year someone turned 70 and a half. This changed with the passage of the Secure Acts. Now, if you were born in 1950 or earlier, that is still the age that applies. But people born in 1950 are already well over that age, so hopefully, if that's you, you're already familiar with the rules and paying. And if you're not, we'll talk about the penalties for that here in a second. Those born between 1951 and 1959 will start their RMDs at age 73. And those born in 1960 or later, at least for now, are slated to start their RMDs at age 75. People who reach RMD age and are still working may not need to take an RMD from their 401k, but they will need to do so for any IRAs they own. And then RMDs continue for the life of the account owner. So how much will your RMDs be? The RMD is calculated by dividing the account balance as of December 31st in the year before the distribution by a number in an IRS provided table that's associated with how old the account owner will be in the year of the distribution. Here's that IRS provided RMD table for most retirees. You simply divide the account balance as of December 31st in the year before the distribution by a number in the IRS provided table labeled distribution period here. It's the divisor in this formula. You'll want to find the number that is associated with how old you will be in the year of the distribution, not on December 31st of the previous year. In the year that you're making the distribution, that's the number you're using here. For example, an individual who turns 76 in the current year and had a prior year as of 12/31 IRA balance of $800,000 would have an RMD of $33,755. An 88-year-old with $1.5 million still in IRAs would be forced to withdraw $109,489. And those amounts would all be 100% taxed, in addition to whatever other income they were receiving, as ordinary income. Hopefully you get the idea. Note how the divisors decrease with age. In other words, you're pulling out a larger and larger percentage of your account as you get older. This will often result in larger withdrawals in future years, assuming even minimal account growth. And just so you know, if you have multiple IRAs, you can aggregate your RMDs, meaning your RMD can be satisfied through a combination of withdrawals across all your IRAs, or all of your IRAs or RMDs could be satisfied by a withdrawal from a single IRA. The same is not true, however, for multiple 401k accounts. With 401ks, the RMD for a specific account must be satisfied from that account alone. Now, what happens if you fail to take your RMD? Well, the punishment used to be way worse, it's crazy actually, than it is now. Before the passage of the Secure 2.0 Act, account owners faced a stiff 50% penalty on the amount they should have withdrawn but failed to. That is an insane penalty for your 80-year-old grandmother forgetting to take that withdrawal. Anyway, the Secure 2.0 Act reduced the penalty to 25% starting in 2023, which can be further reduced to 10% if the account owner withdraws the necessary amount and submits an amended tax return in a timely fashion. That about covers it for RMDs. If you're just getting ready to retire or are in early retirement, there is still time to optimize your long-term tax planning strategy so that maybe you aren't hit with any required minimum distributions at all. It's absolutely possible, it's certainly desirable, even if you have millions in your traditional IRA accounts. At the very least, you should look into reducing that future RMD burden as much as possible. Please look at our other videos for ideas, or visit our site to learn more about working with Spicer Capital. We'd love to help. Whatever you do, I wish you all the best. Take care.